Hey, family. It's Granddaddy. Granddaddy said what? And it's Throwback Thursday. Yes, that's when Granddaddy takes you way back to when he was growing up. So, life before the microwave. That's right, that's the topic tonight. Life before the microwave. So, what did that mean? Hey, that meant you brothers and sisters had to know how to cook. Because guess what you couldn't do? You couldn't just throw something in the microwave, press 1 minute and 30 seconds, and then voila, out came a meal. That meant potatoes needed more than 20 minutes to get cooked. 2 hours in the oven. That meant, hey, you couldn't even boil a cup of water for your tea or your coffee. Life was totally different back before microwaves. Do you know how we heated up our food? Well, I can remember my mom putting a plate on top of a pot of water and turning the stove on. And the heat and steam from the pot of the water warmed up the food. That's right, life before the microwave meant you had to cook a totally different way. And that's when people, mothers and some sons and some daughters and even some daddies, learn how to do it in the kitchen. Do it all in the kitchen. Popcorn and microwave, nope. Popcorn was on this thing called Jiffy Pop. And you put the little Jiffy Pop on the thing, in the thing, and it'll move it over the stove and heat. And guess what? It'll kind of pop up, pop up, pop up, pop up, pop up, in a little aluminum bag. And you open up your Jiffy Pop popcorn, and half of it'll be burnt. But that was life before the microwave. Life before the microwave required you to think and plan what you wanted to do. But now that ain't the case. We just throw it in there and come back a minute and 30 seconds later, and you have 2 strips of bacon. But I remember smelling my grandmother cooking that bacon right there on the stove. And that bacon grease, and the smell coming up the kitchen, and she would go in there and flip it, and it would come out perfect every time. Life required cooks before the microwave. Well, that's life before the microwave here at Throwback Thursday. Maybe next Thursday will be life before some other device that we have. And you can kind of see how we lived back in the day. This is Granddaddy saying what? Have a great Thursday, and I'll see you Friday on Faith Friday, where we get to hear something about the Word of God out here.